Hey guys, I'm going to be doing a reading of 190 through 191 in the informational text packet. All of the vocab terms have already been posted to the Google Classroom for us. My plan is to just read these two quick short pages and then answer the 7 questions that go along with it. If you guys have any questions about anything I read or go over, feel free to email me. You can comment on the video, whatever is easiest for you guys. I think I put it in your video already that I posted yesterday, but we are going to start doing code words for classes so you guys can get credit. You need to email me or message me in the Google Classroom the code word. The code word today can be green, because my pen is green. Okay, so let's get started. The new wastewater plant should be allowed to continue its treatment and discharge of our sewer system water. Let's acknowledge that, for what it does, it is doing a great job. We need to let it continue to do that job. If standards for PCB removal must be established, the agencies involved should do that too. Then, if the new standards are stricter than what we have now, there are the following options. Revisit the new plant's design to see if it can be upgraded to meet the new standards. As time marches on, technology advances. See what cost-effective upgrades can be made to the old Riverside Park plant. Bringing that facility into compliance with the new standards certainly wouldn't hurt. Investigate what else can be done to keep PCBs from entering the river. Maybe there are forgotten sources of PCBs that can be cleaned up. Perhaps additional pollution sources can be hooked into the new wastewater plant. Educate property owners about potential pollution sources. Homeowners and business owners should be responsible for their property. Give property owners an easy way to report pollution and don't punish people who report new sources in a timely manner. Building community support will help move us toward zero PCB discharges into the river. Pollution of the Spokane River has been going on for decades. Revising the effects of that pollution can't be done in a single bound. It will take time, plus cooperative effort, plus new ideas and practices. The new wastewater facility is part of this equation, and it gets us a lot closer to the final answer. We cannot close it down and begin again. We have to keep the plant running while we find additional answers. Okay, so we are going to start with the Cite Evidence questions on page 190. So Cite Evidence A, what is the author's purpose in paragraph 20? If you reread paragraph 20, I would focus on the bullet points, what the bullet points are offering for you, and then underline the sentence that supports your answer. Of course, the sentence that you underline is going to vary depending on what you think the author's purpose is. But again, to figure out the author's purpose, really focus on what the bullet points are telling you or offering to you. Cite Evidence B. In paragraph 21, underline the sentence that summarizes the author's point of view about the issue. So paragraph 21 is on page 191. I tried to find the opinion sentence. Don't try to find something that can be proven with facts or research. Try to find something that is purely opinion. I found mine towards the end of the paragraph. So then, comprehension check question 1. Which sentence is the best restatement of the author's point of view? A, we can't depend on government to clean up the environment. They don't really go after the government, so I wouldn't pick that one. B, we need to find multiple solutions for environmental problems. If you go back over to page 190, they do offer multiple solutions. That could be the correct answer. C, we must find natural solutions to our environmental problems. They're not trying to find natural solutions. They're talking about fixing up and building plants. D, we must find new answers to all of our environmental problems. That could also be an answer because they are trying to find ways to solve their current environmental problems, whether it be something they've done previously or something that they currently do. Number 2, what connection does the information in paragraph 20 have to the Sierra Club's arguments that not enough is being done about PCBs? A, they support the arguments. If you guys remember back to yesterday's video, they did not support the arguments. They opposed them completely, so I wouldn't pick that. B, they answer their arguments. This could be a possibility because everything that was brought up in the Sierra Club paragraph was talked about in paragraph 20. C, they explain the arguments. I don't really think they explain the arguments. They might kind of expand on them a little bit, but I don't feel like they totally explain them. And then D, they make fun of the arguments. Paragraph 20 is mostly just facts, so I wouldn't say you would be making fun of anything because it's mostly facts, not opinion. Number 3, what might the author choose to tell John Osborne of the Sierra Club about the issue? A, you should find another issue to fight about. B, we will never agree about any part of this. C, we all need to attack different parts of this problem. Or D, you should find new arguments to use in your court cases. So only one of those is really productive. The other ones are kind of just like, well, you suck. Like, that's just how we're going to solve this. So I would pick the answer that is most productive to fixing the issue. Number 4, the author's point of view can be best described as focused on A, short-term fixes, B, cost of equipment, C, long-term solutions, or D, the latest technology. A, short-term fixes, they're trying to keep the plant running and open, so I wouldn't be focusing on short-term fixes because they want the plant open for the long run. B, cost of equipment. That's not really brought up either. They do bring up how much it costs to open the new plant, but that's not super important to the argument. C, long-term solutions. Again, they are trying to keep the plant open, so I think they're looking more so at long-term solutions than short-term. Or D, the latest technology. They are looking at ways to improve the technology of the plant to make sure that it is compliant with the new standards. So for that, I would either choose C or D. It's up to you which one you guys answer. How does the list, number 5, how does the list of items in paragraph 20 strengthen the author's argument? So again, focus on the bullet points in paragraph 20. Think about what those bullet points are doing. What are they giving the reader? And then, what else did I put here? And think about the people that disagreed. How does this also respond to the people that have disagreed? So keep those in mind. One thing that I think we had talked about in a different article was that focusing on and addressing counter arguments can make your argument stronger. So keep that in mind as you respond to question 5. So the rest of the packet we will finish next week. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to post this video to YouTube, post it to the Google Classroom, and then do another video. But yeah, so if you guys have questions, email me, comment on this. Remember, when you are sending the code word, like, email me directly, message me in the Google Classroom. Don't leave a comment that everyone else can see because you want to get credit for it. So I will see you guys later.